Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Harghun Singh and I run an advertising agency. Look, if you're watching this video, you're probably a business owner or you're thinking of starting a business and you're probably in the same shoe as millions of other people, right? You're probably not getting enough customers coming in. You're afraid that, your business is just not booming. But I just want to let you know that it's completely okay. It's completely fine to feel what you're feeling. Alright, 2020 hasn't been easy for anyone. So stop beating yourself up, and I'm going to make sure that by the end of this video, I'm going to give you reasons and even structure and systems on how you can actually turn things around and get a flood ton of new customers coming in. So in this video, I'm not just going to talk about 5 reasons why businesses fail, but what can you do about it so you don't end up like them. And since you're watching this, at the end of this video, if you stay all the way until the end, I've got a juicy offer that's gonna help you shift your business to get you a flood ton of new customers coming in. I've worked with over 30 plus brands and I've worked with numerous businesses, so I know what are the situations that come up, what are some of the reasons why businesses can't excel or scale to a different level, and I'm going to help you up with that. And in that offer, there's no some sleazy sign up, or I'm not going to spam you with any emails. It's completely for free, and I just want to give you a ton of value. So after this video, you feel a lot more better, and you have like a ton of stress that has just been taken up. But before I actually proceed with the video, please do subscribe and click the like button for the YouTube algorithm. I want this video to go out to as many people as possible because I know that it's just going to be so much of value that a lot more people can actually get value from this. So, the first reason why businesses fail, 19% of businesses are outcompeted. What do I mean by that? If you're a business owner, you have to be versatile and adaptable to the market. I've seen time and time again stubborn business owners who are like, no, we have been doing this for 10 and 20 years and we're not going to change our marketing systems, we're not going to change our business model, right? And that's what happened during COVID when it hit, when people were on full lockdown, right? Those who didn't change, those who didn't pivot, they were just eaten alive by the competition and they just drowned and were left away. But the businesses that adapted themselves to the market, they knew where the attention was and how to grab their customers' attention. They knew and they are thriving right now. That's why e-commerce is booming. That's why companies like Amazon, Shopify, their stocks are going up because more and more people are jumping on the online marketing train. So what you have to do is you have to figure out where the attention is. Probably 30 to 40 years ago, the attention was on newspapers, news channels, TV, brochures, all of those kind of stuff, and even radio stations. But right now, people hardly even read newspapers. And the attention span of a human being is lesser than a goldfish, right? So the attention today is on social media. So if you're a business owner, you want to make sure that you have a really powerful personal brand, right? You're crafting offers and putting them in front of your dream customers so they know what you're selling. They know what your products, what kind of pain points your products or your services are solving, and they can communicate with you. Social media, if you are not jumping on this train and you think that the brick and mortar system is the same way, trust me, you're going to lose in the long run because more and more people are staying indoors. They don't want to get themselves exposed to the whole pandemic, to the whole virus. So more and more people are on social media. So if you run a business, you want to be able to build a brand. You want to be able to communicate, put up posts on social media. So you find a way to communicate with your customers, because at the end of the day, if anyone wants to do business with you, they have to trust you. They have to trust your services, they have to trust your products. So when you build a personal brand, talking about what your business is, who is it serving, what kind of problems you guys are solving, people are going to be able to relate to you, and thus they're going to be able to buy your products and services. I'm going to go on later on how exactly can you do that. But for those who don't actually adapt to the market, who are not versatile, they're going to end up chewed up by the competitors who keep on upgrading their marketing and systems to get more customers. Now, during the pandemic, the markets have shifted online. So if you're not building a personal brand and connecting with the customers online, you're going to lose in the long term. Okay, so what you want to do is very simple. You want to be able to create enticing offers and run paid traffic. Why paid traffic? Because growing organically on social media right now is very difficult, because more and more people are signing up on Facebook, more and more people are signing up on Instagram. So if you're a dentist, if you have an e-commerce store, right, there are a lot of people who are doing the exact same thing. But when you run paid traffic, when you pay Facebook, when you pay Instagram to boost your products online to your dream customers, instead of 10 people who see your posts, you're now going to get thousands, if not hundreds and thousands of people to see your posts. And do you want to hear the most beautiful thing? It's ridiculously cheap, right? If you see one of our examples here, we ran a marketing campaign for a client. We managed to get 468 website link clicks with only $250 spent. Right? If you approach a newspaper, if you go to the news station, they're going to easily charge you $5,000, $10,000 to promote your products and services online. And the sad thing is, with newspapers and having a brick and mortar store, you can't track who exactly is interacting with your content, what kind of demographics serve best with your products and services. But with social media ads, with social media platforms, you have the metrics, you have the numbers, you have the demographic, you know which gender, like whether male or females who resonate well with the products. When you have all of these metrics, you will be able to craft your messaging, you'll be able to craft your offer a lot more better to cater to your audiences. So that's why social media ads, they have been really helpful to a lot of businesses right now. The second reason why most businesses fail is because they don't have the right team, right? Most people, when they start a business, what they want more free time, or they just know that they can really execute it well and they want to start their own business, right? But there's this concept called leverage, and you want to find out, who do I know, who can I partner with, who can I collaborate with that can help me do what I want. Look, as human beings, we are not Superman, Iron Man, or the Avengers. We have our own weaknesses, we have our own strengths, right? What we want to do is we want to have self-awareness. We want to know what our strengths are and work towards that and outsource your weaknesses. Just like me, I've got my own weaknesses too. Like, I suck at editing videos. That's why I hire a videographer and a video editor who can edit and shoot my videos. Just like that, right? Plugging my videographer Gavin. If you guys want videos, send him a DM, okay? So, being busy is not the same as being productive. Our lives are full of distraction, right? I'm sure you've experienced this. You go on social media for 10 minutes and all of a sudden you realize that 4 hours have passed, right? We're constantly surrounded by distractions. So, if you're a business owner, it's so hard to stay focused when your world consists of hundreds of tiny tasks and millions of voices screaming for your attention. I understand that. As a founder of a business that you're looking to scale, you need to focus on needle-moving activities, doing the everyday work to produce revenue for your business and steering the ship, right? You don't want to cast your focus all over the place. You just want to focus on the few things that's going to make you money. Simple as that. Because at the end of the day, whether you have a good product or a good business, whatever it is, sales matter, revenues matter. If your business is not making money, you just have an expensive hobby, right? That's a hard truth to accept right there. So focus on your strength and outsource your weaknesses to someone else. And at the end of the day, you're building a business for freedom. Perhaps you want to be able to spend more time with your friends and family and do whatever you want whenever you want. So it makes no sense to build a self-prison doing everything, right? You can go to places like Fiverr, Upwork, and find people who can actually outsource your weaknesses to. Number 3, 29% of businesses run out of cash. That's the third reason why most businesses fail. Here's the thing. If your marketing is on point, if you have proper systems and processes to scale your business, getting clients is not an issue. Getting customers is not an issue. If you have a flood ton of customers who are constantly coming in, booking meetings with you, buying your products consistently and predictably, and not just that, they refer your business to someone else, making money is not going to be an issue. And if you have no issue making money, you never run out of cash and you won't end up like businesses that go bankrupt. Right? I have this analogy. If you start a lemonade stand, right? Do you want to start in front of a really busy road or behind an alley? Of course, you want to start your lemonade stand in front of a road where there are so many cars coming in who are constantly looking at your business, right? Because out of 10, probably 3 of them are going to stop by and get a lemonade from you, right? But if you start a lemonade stand that's behind an alley, no one's going to see your lemonade stand. Same thing with businesses. You want to get more traffic, more eyeballs on your store, on your website, on your business. So I'm not saying that you don't want to have the best product or service in your industry. What I'm saying that the money is not in that, because if you can't effectively communicate that to your market, it doesn't matter. So you want to see marketing as an asset, something that makes you more money. And truth to be told, in this industry, a lot of people, when we say the term marketing, advertising, they just think that, oh, we're going to take their money and burn it away. No, what you want to focus on is the key few things that you can set up right, where you can start scaling your business. It's just like putting money in a money making asset, where you're just putting $1 in, you're making $4 or $5 out. Okay, that's how you want to look at marketing. Marketing should never be looked at as something where you're burning your hard-earned cash away. It should be seen as an asset that's helping you make more money time and time again. The reason why a lot of people lose money when it comes to marketing is because they're not doing the right thing. They're not studying who their customers are. They're not creating enticing offers to get people to come to the store or to buy their products, right? So you want to do key few things to make sure everything is set up, right? And with our agency, we make sure that within 90 days, we have all of that set up, so you have a system that's just cranking in cash, bringing customers in, making money, bringing customers in, making you money, right? Which you can go to my YouTube channel, you can watch more videos about that. So that's why you should subscribe. Now, on an average in a day, 100 people will walk past your brick and mortar store. If you have your own clinic, your own pizza shop or restaurant, probably if at an average city, 100 people will walk past your store. But by having a website or a landing page, now we're going towards the online, why you should go online, you can channel it in front of hundreds and thousands of people. Look, Facebook itself has at least 2 billion people. And if you can just target 2% out of that, that's easily 40 million people, if I'm not wrong, if I did the math right. Okay, so that's the beauty of social media, and you're spending so little money on those ads because it's really cheap right now. So if you're not jumping on the train, you guys are missing out on it. So if you know how to capture your customers' attention with effective offers and scale them with paid traffic, you will constantly have people visiting your website or booking appointments with you all day and just buying from you. And trust me, life is so much more happier with that. You can just stay at home and you still get your book meetings, you still get sales coming in. So have a website, have a landing page where people can come check out what it is. Make sure that website is optimized and you're not going to have an issue after that. Now, the fourth reason why businesses fail is because they have no market need for their products and services. What do I mean by that? If you start a business, you want to begin with an end in mind. As cliche as it sounds, running a business is simply solving problems, right? That's what a business is nothing more than that, right? So you want to figure out what you're good at and how you can use your strengths or your skills to solve problems in return people pay you money for, right? It's as simple as that. But you don't want to spend all of your time, money and energy building a product and service that has no need for people. Alright, then what's the point? Because at the end of the day, people are going to pay you money. So if you can't give them value with your skills and services, why should they pay you, right? That's a huge mindset shift that I had 3 years ago that changed everything. So the market doesn't pay you for your products and services. It rewards you for solving problems, and the transaction is just a byproduct of it. Okay? So the value of your solution should always outweigh the price that you're asking. In other words, you'll be compensated on the basis of how you market and build value around your solution to the pain and desires of your customer. The bigger the problem you solve, the more you'll be compensated. Let's look at Elon Musk. He's solving some of the biggest problems in the world right now with Tesla, Solar City, and SpaceX, right? It's huge problems. That's why he's one of the top 10 richest people in the world, because he's solving a really big problem and therefore he's being compensated for the value that he's providing in the market. Okay, so your focus should be intimately in understanding your market and your prospects' deepest desires, pains, fears, hopes, and dreams. You want to sit down with a piece of paper and really ask yourself, who am I serving? Okay, now let's say you have a product, you have a service, right? You want to ask, what problem am I solving? How does a day-to-day life look like for my dream customer? What are something they're complaining about, and how my product and service is going to help them with that problem that they're facing. And in turn, trust me, people just pay you if you can communicate your value perfectly. Then you need to know them better than any of your competitors, and then craft marketing messages that effectively communicate how best you can solve these problems. Now, last but not least, the fifth reason why most businesses fail, and this is a huge chunk of it, 82% experience cash flow problem. That's what most businesses go bankrupt and businesses fail. So building a business online means you'll have a lesser burden on yourself. Why? It's easier to pivot. You don't have to pay rent, all of that stuff. But even if you do, if you have a website that you're still adapting to the online market space. Hence, as a business owner, your sole responsibility is sales, sales, sales. I cannot stress on that. Okay? You want to effectively communicate your product and have a system around where people can visit your website and leave the website as paying customers. Once you have a proven system, oh, my product, people like my product, or my website is good because more people are coming and buying, then it's easy to scale, right? So like I told you, that at least 2 billion people on Facebook, right? So scaling is not an issue, because if 10 people love your products, I'm pretty sure there'll be at least 10,000, 100,000 people who would really resonate with your product as well. That's where the term scaling comes in, right? So imagine putting a service and in front of at least 2% of that, that's already 40 million people. It's crazy numbers, guys. So I know whatever I'm saying, it sounds very easy, like, oh Harghun, if it's so easy, like why isn't everyone doing it, right? Because there's more to it, and I can't explain everything. All this video is going to be at least 3 to 4 hours long. So what I'm going to do is, down below I've got a link, okay, where you can schedule a one-on-one consultation call with me. Look, I'm not going to pitch you any sale. You don't have to you won't be getting any spammy emails and whatsoever. I genuinely believe that in times like these, we need to help one another. Okay, so it's just going to be a casual conversation between one business owner to another, where in this call we will go through a step-by-step process on how you can monetize your products and services. If you have a good business that's running already brick and mortar, trust me, if you just put that up online, it's gonna sell like crazy. Okay, so that's what the consultation call is going to be about, or a free strategy session where we will look at what kind of ads to run, how to build your website and landing page, who your dream customers are, and how we can tie all of this together. So now you have a system and a process in scaling like crazy, so that it's recession proof, it's pandemic proof, and you won't be afraid if the government announces another lockdown, right? You won't go all crazy and haywire because you have your shit together. Okay, so in this call you don't have to fork out a single cent, right? I'm not going to pitch you a sale, it's just a normal conversation. So book a consultation call. And also for you guys who probably are looking to start your own business, you don't have a business already, I've got a free Facebook group that you can enroll in yourself and surround yourself with other business owners and other people, where every week we have weekly live calls where I will go and answer your questions. You'll have other business owners who will give you insights to what's happening in the market, and it's a really good accountability system that you have. You won't feel alone. You won't feel like you're going through this all by yourself. I've built an amazing community of other businesses and other companies and brands who can help you out with that, right? So even if I can't help you with something, that I'm pretty sure there will be someone in the group who will be able to help you with your questions. So thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next.